What's good? It's Rayven Justice.
It's your boy Surfin Solo.
And we just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Ooh, girl, thought I told you gon' fall in love with me. You in the night, know these hoes fuck with me.
All right, y'all, so we have one of the most talented with us off the porch today. We got Rayven Justice.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
And you also have a special talent with you
Oh yeah,
right
this is
next
my
to
artist,
you.
my brother, Surfin Solo in this thing. You feel me?
Hey, that grill, I really wasn't paying attention to that. The mouthpiece, that's kind of crazy. Like, so with you, Rayven Justice, I know you're from Oakland, California. I love the Bay Area artists. I love it. So just, you know, we finna get all up in your business. We want to know your upbringing in Oakland, California. What was that like for you?
Oakland, California was, you know, a beautiful place. You know, definitely hood, you feel me? Filled with a lot of gangsters and pimps and, you know, everything else. But nonetheless, a dope place to live. There's a lot of history out in Oakland. You know, the Black Panthers and, you know, so on and so forth. And many dope artists that came out, like you said. And, you know, it's definitely had my ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? I lost my little brother to the streets. R.I.P. Rayven Justice. You know, I do this for him. So, you know what I'm saying? To just explain it, you know, it's just a dope area. It's like our own island in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just shout out to the pioneers of the Bay, man. You know, they definitely paved the way for me to be able to be here with you now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, it's a definitely dope place. You should definitely go to the town. I don't know if you've been to Oakland specifically.
You gotta take me with you though, 'cause, you know, I don't want to just go up there by myself. They gonna be like, who is this?
We gonna make sure you good.
So with you growing up in an environment like Oakland, what were some things that you took away from it, and what would you say really taught you as a man?
The things I took from Oakland, just how to be real, honest, direct. I don't know, man, a hustler. Yeah, many other things, you know what I'm saying? Those being though the top ones. And just getting it how we live, you feel me? Like we trying to get it out the mud for real. You know what I'm saying? We one of them type of cities.
What would you say, like just growing up there, as far as mentally, how would you say growing up in a tough environment can affect you mentally?
Mentally, I mean, you can get trauma, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, watching my brother pass and get murdered like that was traumatizing, you know what I'm saying, for me. I probably could use a counselor, you know what I'm saying? But you know, as black folks, we feel like, you know, that ain't the route that we should take in the sense of that, because it's like, how do you know, explain that to somebody that's not living the life you living, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it can be definitely traumatizing living in an environment like that, and hard to make it out, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to see inspiration that way, you get what I mean? And that's what I always wanted to be for my city, you know what I'm saying? Just inspiration, just to let everybody know, shit, just work hard, you can get here, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I'm so curious, because you know, we hear a lot about the rap scene in Oakland, but not really the R&B scene.
Right.
So with you pursuing R&B coming from Oakland, what exactly did your grind look like?
My grind is really the same, you know what I'm saying? As I started off rapping for real. So when I understood that, you know, I just applied the same game to the R&B thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what helped me, I feel, you know what I'm saying, as far as breaking me from my city is, you know, the influence from the rap, you know what I mean? A lot of R&B singers, I feel like they don't have both the massive, you know, the street smarts of, you know what I'm saying, the city that, you know, I'm from, and just that rap side of things, the hip hop element of my music is there from the sound of the rap, you know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture, it's a good mixture of both R&B and hip hop, you know what I mean? With a vague twist though, you feel me?
No, you hard, like you definitely hard. I had to go back through your catalog. Now, 9 years ago, I kind of went back to like 9 years ago, 5 years ago, like your past years, and your views on YouTube were absolutely crazy. Like,
yeah,
I was like, what the hell? So I guess I'm really curious to know when exactly you picked up your buzz throughout the city and just even outside of that.
It's hard to say, you know what I mean? It's hard to say because I've been doing it so long now. I remember vividly, like, when I first started doing this shit, like, I had made a song called Settle for Less. And it was like my first R&B, well, no, I gotta take it back to that. You know what I'm saying? It was a song called Green Light I did with my brother Rayven. And when we did this song, like, this was my first song really, like, feeling, like, finding myself in with my voice, I feel, right? And I got my little brother on it to rap, and we put it out, the whole hood started fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, you know, my brother right here came up to me and was like, everybody fucking with it, like, this is a hit. So that was my first time experiencing, like, fame coming to me in a sense. I'm like, ooh, it's possible. Like, I can feel it. I can feel my buzz heating. And then after that, I did a song called Settle for Less. And this was my first solo R&B song that I had made. And I remember Facebook was real popular at the time. So I was on there on my laptop all night, all morning, every day, just nonstop, just promoting this one song to everybody I knew, you know what I mean? And then spent like, 2-3 months locked in my room doing that. You know, I'm staying with my mom at the time. And then I remember going outside finally, like, just to chill. And then now, like, you know, weekends it'd be like a lot of people outside at the movies. So I went to the movies and shit, and then it was like a group of kids everywhere. And then they was like, I think that I'm hearing them whispering shit, you know what I'm saying? And then one of the little dudes was like, hey. And I turned around and he like, you Rayven Justice? And I was like, yeah. Then he was like, I like that song Settle for Less. And all the other kids was like, we do too. In my mind, I thought they was playing with me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't used to it still. So I'm like, why they playing with me right now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I would say, well, okay, when you were pursuing music, was this after your brother's passing or before?
It was before.
Before,
Definitely
okay,
before.
cool.
Me and my little brother was rapping, you know, together, doing a lot of songs. We basically was a group. It was a group, and did that for a minute, and you know, we just kind of wanted to do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? He got a little older and started doing he went his own route, and then I just stuck with the R&B. So I was just extra singing on everybody's song and doing everybody hook in the hood. You know, I just basically created myself as, you know, just the feature. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was basically how I got it started, really. Like, I would hit up anybody that had a buzz in the city, you know what I'm saying? From my hood to other people's hoods around the Bay Area. Whoever was hot in their hood, in their section, hey, let's work. And then how I did, I would have the hooks and songs already done. So I'm like, you know, I basically made it easier for the rappers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't got to come up with the song. I got the song right here. And then 9 times out of 10, they just leave me on it.
Right.
So then they have to put featuring Rayven Justice. So really, it just the buzz just grew from that point on.
Wow, so you was doing these features at like 17?
Yeah, going hard.
That's crazy. Who was like was there a major artist that you got to work with at 17?
Too Short. Shout out Too Short, the OG.
How was that?
It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? My dad actually from Atlanta. So it's just dope to be here right now to do this with y'all. But you know, he always taught me and my brother about Too Short and E40 and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Not in that order, but those 3 guys were always, you know, people that he, you know, brought up to us.
Tell him how short did it to actually get the feature though.
Oh yeah, it wasn't no easy task. Yeah, I gotta tell him the real.
Too Short seemed like he like, like what are you doing?
He got us coming to the studio every day for a month.
Ah, so you was there too?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Bro, even but nigga, we was there like coming every day.
So y'all had to actually like put in work before y'all can just go in and do a feature.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because he a legend. So it's like, you know, when you looking at it from that point of view, it's like he don't owe nobody nothing. You know, he looking at me just like, why would I, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is he gonna gain from that? You know what I'm saying? He's a businessman at the end of the day. So I understood from all those point of views, but you know, how I did it and how the feature became about, I had me and my boy, we snuck into a video shoot of his. And it was like a clipboard, it was hella names on it. And me and him look at each other and we like, you know we not on it. You know what I mean? So I just pick any name, I'm like, this me. And I point down and he point at a name and then we get name tags, he get one, then we go in and then some guy come out of nowhere like, we were looking for you guys. It's like a real movie for real, you feel me? And then I'm like, okay, where we going? They like, follow me. So we go into there, I'm looking for Too Short, I'm like, where's Short at? You know
I'm
what I'm
surprised
saying?
they didn't ask y'all last for y'all ID or
Or
something.
something.
Like,
Back then.
Yeah,
that was
you
God.
feel
That
me?
was God right there.
So we went in there or whatever, and then I seen Too Short, you know, and I went up to him and I was like, "What up?" He was like, "What's up with it?" But he was in his mode. So what I did was I waited till the whole video shoot was over with, stayed the whole time. It was like a 5-hour shoot, you know what I mean? Stayed the whole time. The room ended up clearing out. Then he just started chilling with his homeboys, and then he was playing some music off one of the little wireless speakers or whatever. And I went up to him. I was like, is it cool if I play something for you? And then he was like, go ahead, nigga, I don't care. I was like, all right. I go up to the thing and I play the song called Settle for Less. You know what I'm saying? And then when it come on, it's a flip of Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. So when it come on, that's what everybody immediately knew. You know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 dun,
So they was already tuned on by the beat.
immediately,
Yeah.
you feel me? The whole room. Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had them captivated. And then now they waiting though. They like, what it's finna sound like though? I see all the worries. Like, I hope the young nigga fuck up Tupac's song. You know what I'm saying? So
Were you nervous though?
hell yeah. Cause this is what it is. It's like
Right.
yeah. So and it's my shot. Like you don't
Right.
get one of these, like I you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is it. This is the impression. Like he ain't never heard none of my shit till right now.
5 hours for this shit.
Yeah,
Is
you feel
Oakland a
me?
tough crowd though when it comes to music?
Hell yeah, for sure. But so I play the song and then he fucks with it immediately. The OG's like, who is this? He come over there real quick. It's my nephew. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, stud then, huh? You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah. And then we leave and then I just tell him like, man, I definitely, I can hear you on it, huh? And then he was like, let's do it. So then we go to the studio and that's when the story come about. Like we was in that thing for a month straight.
A month straight before y'all could officially get the feature.
Yes.
We had to pay him in some type of gratitude.
Yeah.
I got to see it for nigga.
So what was y'all doing in the studio? Was y'all going there and just like recording every day or just?
Not even. Chilling, watching him, play pool. You feel me? Get high. You know what I'm saying?
Chill with him for a minute. That was a pleasure, though.
Yeah.
It's too short. We ain't doing shit.
We ain't doing shit. So it was like, it was fun in that. You know what I'm saying? And then by the end of that month, I hit him up one morning and I was just like, I hit him with a spiel. I was like, Unc, I ain't trying to bother you. You know what I'm saying? I just respect you. You feel me? I'm a young nigga at the time, so I'm like, Unc, I just respect you. You feel me? Please, like, I would love this. Like, can you please just have to find anytime? He was like, be over here in an hour and don't be late. I'm like, I'm there. I was there way before an hour. You feel me? Because he said he had to go to LA. He had to take a flight out or whatever. So I went over there and then he knocked it out. He knocked it out straight in the morning for me, real quick. Boop, boop. And then shit. And ever since then, like, my life never been the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like the biggest feature I ever had. It made hella noise for me in my city. And I just kept coming with him after that.
So from 17 up into now, how would you describe your overall journey with music?
It's been a roller coaster. You know what I mean? A lot of good shit, a lot of bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I knew that would come. You know what I mean? It's the industry. You know what I mean? So we watched the movies of the past artists, and we've learned how their stories and little bits of what they went through. That's what I had to go through as well. So it just let me know it's all a part of that. You know what I mean? But I definitely gained a lot. You know what I'm saying? I gained momentum. I gained, fans. You know what I mean? You can't ask for no more than that. You know what I'm saying? And knowledge. So now I know like more of the business and how to teach the people that I want to put on and so on and so forth.
The bag.
Yeah, that bag.
You are funny. Now, what would you say was like the most challenging time in your career?
The most challenging time.
When bro passed, he damn near quit.
Yeah.
I had to tell him, like, bro, what you doing, bro? Would have wanted you to keep going. Like, that was the hardest time for us in our life, really. When his little brother passed, that was...
Yeah, nothing. That's why it was hard to think about. I'm like, nothing harder than that. I was going through it. I was almost on some like considering suicidal shit. You know what I'm saying? And then bro just came to me and told me like, think about this. Like, what would your little brother really want you to do for real?
Right.
You know,
yeah.
and I know him like real well. You feel me? So I really thought about it, and I know he would want me to continue the music. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Right.
I'm like, I know, bro, would want me to keep doing. He wouldn't want me to, you know, be doing what I'm doing right now. You feel me? So I'm doing this for both of us. You feel me?
Right.
Like, been doing it since then, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Keep putting his name on and let everybody know about him, and so he can get his shine on. You feel me? So. Yeah.
Now, with your brother, and you stated that was your little brother, correct?
Yeah, yep.
So as the older sibling, did you ever in your heart want to tell your brother, like, hey, you know, like, kind of slow down, like, be
I did tell him that. He was there and witnessed that. I would tell all of them that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Oakland is what it is. And, you know, when you out, it's the jungle, so it's like, it's only so many options, you feel me? But I swear I was working hard, you know what I'm saying? He seen it, they seen it. I was on that computer every day, you feel me? Trying to make something shake before that shit happened, you feel me? And when it happened, that's why he said it was the hardest thing in the midst of my career, like, because I was on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Around them times with a song that wasn't mine, but I was on the hook of it. So things was picking up, you know what I mean? Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I am curious, like, what did you have to do to really get yourself, I wouldn't even say get yourself, but really pick yourself up to the point where you can even go to the booth and record after something like that?
I mean, it definitely took a while. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, no fast thing. Like, I didn't want to even do music anymore. But like he said, after he had that talk with me, it brought me back instantaneously. Like, it wasn't even, it's like,
1,000 though.
yeah, it's like,
Picked it up, talked 1,000.
it's like I'm working for two people, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it was like a depression thing. So it's like either I'm going to sit here and ponder and you know, go through this like that, or, you know, utilize, you know what I'm saying, all that, you know what I'm saying, and put it somewhere else. So I really just work hard and try to never sit down too long because of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm running from depression right now, so I'm in grind mode every day, all day, 24/7.
Yeah. Depression is such a crazy thing because it's like, you can't really explain to people how you feel. And it's like how you said, if you don't move, like, you can really get stuck.
Yeah, for real.
To where you physically feel like you can't move, you can't talk to nobody, and it's like,
you'll shut everybody out, and you know what I'm saying? I know about it all. I did that, you know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, little bro right here, you know, it didn't stick with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm thankful for that. So
now let's get into the highs of your career.
talk to me.
Woo! Now, I know at 17, the city was waking up to you, but as you got older, when did you feel like the success was really happening for you?
When I did my song Slide Through, it got on the radio. I just seen the reaction. It was the reaction of this particular song. And it was amazing. I was like, damn, I'm feeling like more bigger than life right now, right? A little bit of that was iffy a little bit. Like, when you get to play it on the radio in the beginning, you still living your regular life still. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta still wait until the song start heating up enough to where you do start getting paid for shit. So I was still broke, listening to myself on the radio like, this is dope, but I'm still at mom's and I'm thinking like, this shit supposed to be just magic. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, but let's talk about it though. Okay, so let's talk about it. So as you're hearing yourself on the radio, but you're still at your mom's house. Well, first of all, were you working a job or music was just
Hell
like?
nah. I mean, I did, you know what I'm saying?
Look
I ain't gonna lie.
at
I did. I only had 2 jobs though in my whole
two
life.
jobs. Okay.
I did. Yeah, I did Shoe Palace and I did Abercrombie and Fitch.
Okay, I remember Shoe Palace.
Come on.
Okay, I remember Shoe Palace. Abercrombie suit, the cologne,
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
you already know.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I had to quit because the buzz started coming up. You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, fans are starting to catch me in here working and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was working one day, had the walkie-talkie on and shit. A girl come up in there like, hey, are you Rayven Justice? I'm like, and in my mind
shit.
at that very moment, as soon as she said my full name like that, I'm like, I'm quitting today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
immediately quit
How
that
were you
job.
able to stay down even though financially things weren't the best for you at that time?
Having a little bit of assistance, you know what I mean? I had some people around me at the time that, you know, assisted in areas that helped me to maneuver, you know what I'm saying, to keep trucking, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't my money, so, but it was the people, you know, that believed in my career at the time, and it was like taking care of shit, flights, you know, whatever I needed, because they, you know what I'm saying, they was like, we believe in this, so we gonna do this. I was like, let's go, you know what I mean? So, but again, it took a little minute for me personally to start making some money though. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the radio. I'm over here at the house every day, like twiddling my fingers, thinking in my mind, like, what's next, you know, now? You know what I mean? And he with me at the crib, we just looking around, you know what I'm saying? But out of nowhere, it started catching fire. I'd say about 30 days in on radio play, you know, that's when all the promoters start really harboring the nigga email and wanting to super book me out. You get what I'm saying? Like, all that happened. And then the song started moving on the song, like, music powerful. So, you know, the song would move through the streets to LA, and then now I'm, you know, going to LA, people know about me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even on the radio in LA, but they knowing about me being on the radio back home, you feel me? So I'm like, that's what's up.
Right.
So I'm starting to feel it, and then the features start coming in and everything else, you know what I'm saying? It's like winning the lottery. So as soon as you get on that radio, you wait a little while, the song catch fire, everything. After that, it was up. I got Migos on the remix.
I saw that your features are crazy now. Okay, I do want to ask you about this one. Okay, so this is crazy because I saw Pleasure P in one of your collaborations, and I've been doubling back on Pretty Ricky. Crazy. Like. So
shout out Pretty Ricky, man. Oh God.
So with Pleasure P, what was it like actually working with him?
It was like a dream come true for real, you know, because when I was in high school, before everything, you know, took off for me, that's who I was listening to, like, I'm pulling from Pleasure P, of course, Chris Brown, you know, Donell Jones, Avant, you know, just all Jaheim's, all different type of voices, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just pulling from all these great talents, you know what I mean? Like, I was a popular loner for real, so, you know, I was always with my earphones in my ear, studying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my vocal coach, my iPod, you feel me? So I was just always listening and trying to hit the notes myself when I be away from my partners and shit, you know what I'm saying? Singing to myself, trying to really learn this shit. And I got good at it, you know what I mean? So it's definitely shout out to Pleasure P. But it was dope, you know, finally meeting him and, you know, earning his respect as an artist, you know what I'm saying? When I was a kid and I watched him on TV with Pretty Ricky, you know, as that out.
You was listening to, y'all was listening to Pretty Ricky too? Y'all ain't
What?
Come on. Okay, cool. You know,
come on. They got too many hit records.
Too many.
Bro, I be trying to tell people that.
We was off them when they first came out.
I'm telling you, like,
when they
niggas
first
just
dropped,
don't.
we was like, who is these niggas?
Right.
They raw.
Niggas don't even know. Like,
Grind on me. Stop playing with grind on me.
Wow, that was shit.
That's the shit right there.
And I also saw Keyshia Cole too.
Oh yeah, shout out Keyshia Cole.
So we got to talk about that one.
Oakland Queen, you already know.
How did that dynamic happen with you two?
It was honestly on some random shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in LA staying at the time. I go to Melrose, and you know, Melrose, they got like a shopping area. So I'm out there, I see a pink Hummer. I'm like, somebody down here famous, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm with one of my partners, and I'm like, let's look around, let's see who out here. So we start moving around in the stores, and then one store we go in or whatever, and I see her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who I was gonna see, but I seen Keyshia Cole with her son and her dude at the time. And I just go up to her for a picture, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no disrespect, I just want to get a picture with you, is it good? And then she was like, yeah, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? And after we took the picture, she was like, follow me on Instagram. Follow on the gram. I told her where I was from, like, from Oakland too. And she was like, oh, for real? And that's really what sold it right there, you feel me? I'm like, I sing. And then she was like, okay, I'm gonna check your shit out. As soon as she, left the store or whatever, she listened to some of my songs, and then she tapped in with me for a while, and then I was like, let's do something. And then, my music different, you know what I'm saying? I remember her vividly saying, like, you like a ratchet singer, you know what I'm saying?
She said a ratchet singer. That's funny.
I ain't taking no way, because I feel like, shit, she probably got a point there, because the type of shit, I just say whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, she was like, yeah, but that shit hard, though. I was like, thank you. I was like, I got this song called Hit Her and All, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, what? I was like, yeah, I hear you on. I got French Montana on it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out French too. I had French Montana on it at the time. I'm like, I want you on it, on some Oakland shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'll let you know. And then one day I ended up kicking it with her, and we was driving somewhere, and the song came on the radio in LA.
Wow.
Out of nowhere, I'm like, damn, the motherfucker on the radio. She looked at me, she was like, yeah, we gotta go knock that out real quick, you feel me? I'm like, come on, I've been telling you, come on, you feel me? And then we went to her studio, she did the verse, I hurried up and packaged it up, whoop, sent it back out. It was, the rest is history, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keys, though.
Yeah, shout out Keyshia Cole, fine ass.
Man, your career, like, it sounds like a lot of things were like perfect timing.
It was, a lot of it. Like, I got so many stories, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out E40, shout out everybody, man, that done tapped in with a youngin', man. Like, too much love out here.
Stalin.
Yep, Jay Stalin. Fetty Wap just, you know what I'm saying, showed love. You know what I'm saying? He in jail right now, free bro, you feel me?
03 Greedo.
Oh, yeah.
Just be coming.
Yeah, man, you know, I just respect it because I feel like they respect what I do, you know what I'm saying, as a musician. And, you know, it's dope to be able to work, so. You know, it's gonna definitely be more features on the way, you know what I'm saying, and more music on the way. Go get that Justice for All album I just dropped right now on all platforms. Nothing but slaps.
You came in swinging 2023, you already got your project lined up. Justice for All.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. What
talk.
does this project mean to you in this moment?
It means 2023. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that's what it means. We on some new shit, it's a new year, you know what I'm saying? And when you hear the music, you're gonna see the growth. You know what I'm saying? Like every album, I always try to like triple and double up, or double and triple up what I did on the last tape. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this music it's gonna definitely show you the growth. Like where I'm at mentally as a man, just a little bit more critical with the wordplay, but definitely still got them slaps though. You know what I'm saying? So. If you know, you know. You feel me? Go check that out.
No, one of my favorite songs on there is Sheets with OMB Peasy.
Ooh.
I thought it was kind of crazy how OMB Peasy slid on like that type of beat.
Shout
I
out
was
OMB.
like, nah, this whole fire.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. He came in, ooh, you feel me? He slid on that thing for sure. We gotta do that video. I think he live out here in the A. We gotta put that together.
Now, I do know you were signed at a point in time and you transitioned over into the independent route. So just talk about what that journey was like for you real quick.
Well, it got its ups and downs being, you know, signed, and you know what I'm saying, with that situation. But being independent is just dope. I feel like I've grown even more, honestly. You know what I mean? Like in a strange sense, like just being on my own. Like I've worked with still so many artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm still swinging as far as, you know, the records. Nothing's changed except growth. You get what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Again, I picked up so much knowledge to be able to, you know, continue what I was doing there now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a business. So when you're in it, you will learn it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like joining a league. We don't know what the NBA players really doing for real in the backgrounds of the business for real. They only know that information. So it's kind of like that. Like when I got signed, I'm like, oh, okay, this is how that goes. This is how this goes. It just picked up so much information. It's like it made it kind of easier to be independent.
Now, were you scared to take that leap of faith and go independent? Because I do know
Yeah,
with that
I
label,
was.
it's like a
It's
safety
machine,
net.
like,
Yeah.
I definitely was. You know, I didn't want it, but I felt like it was necessary as far as what was going on in my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it got to a point where I was just, you know, wasn't feeling the situation, like as far as where they had me at. You know what I mean? Like it was still cool. It's like I don't even have no problems. You know what I'm saying? It's more so I just see myself being somewhere, and
Right, yeah.
I need that to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to separate myself.
Wow, I do feel like when you take the independent route, I'm always here for independent artists because I know with that, it's really most important with your team, like it's who it is around you. Like if you got a good team, you can really ride out the independent way for
sure.
a very long time.
Very long time. Too Short and E40 is perfect examples. You know what I mean? Them dudes been doing independent since they first started. You know what I mean? Probably did a deal on the side end and separated themselves again. You know what I'm saying? So same shit, really. You know what I mean?
And we got Do It Justice, the label.
Do It Justice, the label.
Talk about it, CEO.
Oh yeah, man. You Do It Justice Music. That's my label. You know, I'm getting artists right now. You feel me? This is the first one. You get what I'm saying? Surfin Solo. He going heavy body. If y'all don't know, go get up on him. He dinner on every one of my projects. You know what I'm saying? So
I got
definitely.
new single right now, Tear It Off, featuring Young T.O.
Hold on, we need you to pop your shit one
you know, you gotta
time.
get
Like,
You know, I be here and there with it, dabbling, going crazy. You know, fucking with bro, doing shows. We on tour right now too, actually. Do it Justice for All tour.
Yeah.
and I know with that, you told me that you are pretty much open with working with all artists across the board, like R&B. You ever thought about pop artists too?
Yeah, I like all genres. You know, I'm very open to everything. Like I hear everything is just music. So to be honest, it's just, you know, everybody got their own choice of what kind of music they want to listen to. But,
Right.
You know, me traveling outside of my city and, you know, going to Miami's and then going to Germany and seeing what people like on the dance floor, like it just changed my whole perspective of music. I'm like, damn, they like this shit out here? Okay. Damn, they like this shit out here? Okay. Every region got their own type of sound that they go to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm open to everything. We was just in New York last week. They got some new shit going on called Sturdy, getting sturdy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do all that shit. You feel
Right.
me? So.
I really love the fact that you guys like grew up together and now y'all are writing out the music.
Yeah, that's
together.
That's what people don't be knowing about us. They be thinking like it just happened. Like we was kids together, like $100 on tattoos. He get $100, we both get tatted. I get $100, we
Both get tatted. You know what I'm
From
saying?
that to this, it's all a blessing, and we just thank our brother and God, like watching over his blessings. You know,
For sure, for
appreciate
sure.
every moment, ups and downs, and everybody that helped us along the way.
Right. And I really feel like it's that loyalty, man. Like if you don't got that loyalty, you ain't got shit.
For sure. For sure.
Day one shit.
For sure, for sure.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, I have to ask, outside of the new project that you just dropped, what would you say is next for you? Actually, I don't want you to say that. I don't want you to say what's next for you. Because I saw a tweet and they were like, don't ask artists what's next for them, because it's like,
Put you on the spot. Like, I might
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, anything on your heart that you want to talk about? Or any advice that's on your heart that you want to speak on?
Advice for the artists, just find, you know what I'm saying, a good team. That's really all you need, just, you know, some people that believe in you, you know what I mean, and in your vision. Because if they don't believe in the vision, it's not gonna really happen, you know what I mean? Get some money. That's number
Keep a
one.
nigga with the guy from out them trenches with you, man. This is just like the streets without all the killing, man. You need somebody that's gonna step for you, stunt down. You feel, even if it gotta be you, somebody gotta be there to knock open the door. Remember Ice Cube tore that office up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my
sure,
gosh.
Shout out Cube.
Y'all are crazy. Oh my God, your video cheated. I want to talk to you about that.
Talk to me.
The concept, honestly, and you know, I want to get in your business and ask you the inspiration behind the track.
Go ahead and tell me.
So let's talk about that one and just break it down. In that moment when you were even creating the song, what was going on?
I was in LA with bro. We was at my boy Surfin Studio. Shout out Syph. And we was working on a project. It was actually, go get that too. It's called Ray. I dropped it this year too, before Justice for All. So a nigga dropping, like I'm saying. But we was working on these songs or whatever, and he was playing me some beats, and I heard the beat, and I'm like, I like this. And then something came in my mind. Keyshia Cole, shout out Keyshia Cole. You know, she got a song called Cheated.
Oh my
I
God.
should've cheated. Yeah, so in my mind at that point, I'm like, I kind of like that concept. I want to do a dude version though, like a man version. Like, I want to get a little vulnerable on a song, and you know, just show people that we got our shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like we can get our heart broke. So, I got on the mic, started saying some shit, freestyled it real quick. Did the video. Me and my videographer, we was talking about how we could do it. Really, the video mattered more after I did the song, because I wanted to show that. You know what I'm saying? There's difference in hearing it. One thing is hearing it, another thing is seeing it. You know, like seeing what the girl did. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like the video explains more of it. So, you know, in the video, y'all gotta go check it out. You know, my girlfriend, she goes, you know, I go through her phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the phone, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas do that, some don't.
Do you go through phones?
I don't.
We don't go through phones.
I don't.
P.
Yeah.
Pussy.
I don't go to phones though, but I know that people do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, let's inquire that in there. And then what she did is in her phone. I'm not gonna get that away because I want the viewers to go watch it. But it's, you know, she did some out of pocket shit. She, you know what I'm saying, was having sex with a dude. You know what I'm saying? And it, like I said, it's different when you see it. So you gotta go see it so you can feel the pain that I felt. You know what I'm saying? She crushed my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all ever got cheated on before?
Definitely.
How did y'all react? Because I know
I feel like everybody on Earth got cheated on before. On Earth.
Shimon, have you got cheated on before?
On Earth, even if you don't know.
Know.
Look, he like, hell yeah. For sure.
Yeah, because I know men, like, when y'all get cheated on, y'all kind
We
of
just complain to our partners.
The bitch cheated on me, blood.
Yeah, we be hot. Oh, bro, like, bro, I can't believe it. We know we was.
But y'all still be holding on to heartbreaks from like the 6th grade. Like
Oh, for
y'all
sure.
We was good kids after that.
Let them know. We was talking about that.
We, as boys, when we start off, we like one girl. But she like 4 niggas.
Immediately though.
So now she kind of flirting with Blood, but kind of flirting with me, but then she chooses a whole nother dude. So me and bro over here looking like, what's she on? Then me and bro actually become partners. They like, we taking these bitches on one together. That's
Oh my God. So what's y'all's views on relationships in today's?
It's hard to be, you know, because it's like
Internet
Instagram.
kid. Yeah, internet
Instagram.
kid. You just gotta be secure. There's no room for insecurity. Because if you got if you insecure a little bit, you're not made for no relationship. Now you putting restraints on people. You gotta you gotta broadcast me. So these other niggas could be all over you, or what you like what so you get what I'm saying? It's like how do that work in a relationship?
That's some new shit. We didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to show everybody.
All we had to do was take you out.
Yeah.
Let's go outside, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Regular man shit. Now it's
that's it. Now it's like
you gotta show me off. We gotta report everything we do.
In Nebraska, they go out every week.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we in Nebraska, we in the hood. We go out in the crib. Like, go get this food and go get chill.
Yeah, Instagram.
Just
I told you.
Instagram.
That's where y'all get your ideas from.
Okay, first of all,
She
like
know we ain't lying. What she say? Okay, now you doing too much. You throwing it on
a
us.
little too much. Okay, but men, let's just say, okay, the men are innocent with Instagram too.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, we can't stop cheating. I know me. I'm not shit. Sorry, y'all. I be trying though. Like, you feel me? I'ma treat you good still, but it's like I got.
When do you feel like you could actually sit down and be with one woman? And this applies to both of you guys.
Stop, when all the niggas with the
Man.
the life that I'm living, when they stop, and that's not, and I don't gotta be that, then you feel me? It's a part of the etiquette of what I'm doing. Being an entertainer, you have to be somewhat of a symbol. You know, it helps sell. It sells. So, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm trying to swing it.
Look, I'm telling you right now, the girls already know, stay away. Like, they already know if they want a relationship, like.
You feel me? You know what you're getting if you do come.
Can't argue with that.
You got a fact there.
We love somebody that's honest.
Yeah, so that's
Y'all always say, just tell me the truth.
it still go bad.
Y'all always want to know the truth. There you go, right there. That's like the girls. They're not. The truth is right here.
Oh my God. Now, with you, when do you feel like, well, okay, before we wrap up and get up out of here, any last words or shout outs?
Shout out to all my fans, all my friends and family. Anybody that's, you know, just now getting on the Rayven Justice train, salute. Justice for All out right now on all platforms. Go grab that. You got your new shit out.
We have T.O. Tear It Off. You know, Ice City Specialist. Shout out me for doing all that hard work. Shout out me for putting in all that time. Nah, just playing. Shout out No Off the Porch. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, shout out off the Porch, man.
Ooh, girl, thought I told you, you gon' fall in love with me. You in the night, know these hoes fuck with me. Gotta play your role.